Welcome back to the 2024 USA Racquetball National High School Championships presented by Team Dovetail. I'm Vincent Weinbauer.
And I'm Sam Eversgerd.
And today we have a boys Gold 2 semifinals match. If you were tuned in with us for last match, it was between Gavin McClure and Matt Lancia. And that was the other semifinals match, which Gavin McClure won for SLU High, and it'll go into the finals tomorrow. In this, the winner of this will play Gavin tomorrow.
Got Charlie Vonderbrugge here from Kirkwood. He's Kirkwood Varsity's 2 seed, and Jonathan Bell, also Lindbergh's 2 seed.
These two matched up against each other in state, which John Bell won. But today, anything could happen. In season, these two split with each other. So again, like I said, anything could happen. And Charlie walks in with the first serve.
See Charlie opening with a lob serve.
John returns to the corner.
A roll out from Jonathan there.
I don't know much, but that's a great way to get pumped up going into this game. Both of them taking lob serves. And Charlie will win it right back.
We've seen 3 great shots here in the opening serves.
I think that just shows that both of these kids want it. They want to go into the finals. They've both played off against Gavin in the season. I think Gavin has beaten Charlie, and he's beaten John Bell. But I think Charlie's taken one from Gavin in the middle of the season.
See Jonathan ace Charlie on a Z serve there to get him on the board first.
Just kind of dies on him. John gets to it. Charlie will win the serve right back. Great rallies from these players so far in this game. Last year, Charlie played in the 4 bracket match, and he beat SLU's 4 seed Charlie Gray, who was their 1 seed this year, in a nail biter. And Charlie will take a point there. John also played in nationals in Portland last year as Lindbergh's number 3 seed, where he played SLU's Adrian Zapata and lost in that finals match.
Another great shot by Charlie there, rolling it out. He's starting off hot here.
I think both of these kids want to find themselves back in the finals match. Charlie to win another one, and John to win it for the first time. Great pass from John there to make the score 2 serving 3.
Hello, thank you. You can take this one. It's on 6 right now. Yes. You're gonna ref on 7.
Beautiful.
Great pass from John.
Shut up.
That's crazy.
John opening with a lob serve, and now he's going for a Z serve approach, trying to catch Charlie Vonderbrugge off guard. Charlie with a great pass to win the serve back. So far, these rallies have been great from these two. They're both taking the opportunities when they get it. They're both slowing down the match when they needs to be slowed down. And they're
Good
both just
serve there.
fighting. Dive from Charlie there. Did not get to it.
Two honest players.
And what we know from Charlie Vonderbrugge is he's a very honest player. If he doesn't get to it, he will let the ref know, and he will.
Oh, right in the nuts.
As Charlie, that serve, it wasn't shown on camera, but it went right into Charlie to get John the point.
Right into him.
But as I was saying, Charlie is a very honest player. If the ball is down, he will call it. If he does not get to it, if he skips it, he will always let the right call happen. John taking a shot off the back wall, where he beats Charlie down the line. Short serve from John. This game has been very tight so far. I don't think there's been a deficit of more than 2 points.
Good shot there by Charlie to get the serve back. And I think this is settling in for a really close game. It's really going back and forth.
Unlike the other semifinals match in the 2 bracket, where we saw Matt go up a lot on Gavin. Gavin slowly inching his way back into it. And then Gavin just taking over in the second game in the tiebreaker. And we'll get a timeout called from Charlie Vonderbrugge, and we'll be back here after the break. And we're back in this boys 2 gold semifinals match. I'm Vincent Weinbauer.
And I'm Sam Eversgerd.
And we're back after a timeout from Charlie Vonderbrugge. Kind of an unusual timeout. These two are very close. Maybe he's just feeling a little tired. The great return on the serve there. Pinching it in the front court.
Good use of the timeout there. Get the serve back right away.
And John will get that serve right back. We've seen this a lot so far this game. They'll get a point, they'll switch serves, get another point, switch serves. These two are keeping it very close.
Carry on, gentlemen. I'm off to west.
Charlie trying to cut that one off. And it gets down on John.
I know. When the service calls, you just have to go where you're needed.
Yes.
Yeah. I told them to stay home, that's what they're doing. But I decided to go to west instead.
Right into the Tampa area. Tampa International. It's I could fly.
Did he tell you?
I got it. It's in the system now, so it's just showing up for you.
Charlie will win that one. Go up 5-4. What we're seeing from Charlie here is a lot what Kirkwood racquetball preaches. They preach offense and aggression. And that's what Charlie is doing here in trying to beat John Bell. taking every shot he can get.
Another point there by Charlie. He's going to go up 6-4.
Great serve from Charlie. Almost catches John off guard, but he gets to it.
Skip there from Charlie. Jonathan will get the serve back.
That guy? I thought it was the kid that was in the orange stuff yesterday. No.
Both of these players are going for a Z serve so far this game, but mixing it up in a drive serve as well. We just saw from John.
You just said that?
5 serving 6.
Long serve there. Second serve for Jonathan.
His brother got disqualified.
Kind of a chop serve. Didn't really lob it in there. Kind of wanted to catch Charlie at
Wow, what a
head
great
height.
get there by Charlie.
Setup, which John gets to. Putting it back in the corner. Charlie will shoot this again.
Great rally there by these two boys.
If you're in high school.
Kind of a mix between a jam and a Z there by Charlie. And Charlie breaks the ball, I think.
These two are talking about it right now. Looks like the ball is broken. And
That's the power we see from Charlie Vonderburg there.
we got a brand new game ball on the court now.
I run.
You have baseball player?
I run. I run track. I'm not.
Six serving 5 here for Charlie.
Talking to the ref, making sure the point does not get added to Charlie's score because it was a broken ball. It's a short serve by Charlie. Charlie just gets to that one as he dives in the back of the court for it. John will shoot it. Charlie gets to it. John will shoot it again. And a little bit of a crack out there for Charlie.
Charlie now leading 7-5. That serve really working well for Charlie there. You see it comes right around and he's getting a setup right in the front of the court.
What looked like a skip almost sounded like one too. Ref called it a point. John's arguing for it to be a side out.
His coaches are saying skip.
You see Charlie's coaches saying skip. And there's the honesty from Charlie there. We see
That we were talking about earlier on in this game. He didn't see it, but his coaches were telling him it skipped, so he turned the ball right over to John.
This kid is.
That one gets down.
Not Harry though. Harry's a cheater.
In this tournament, this is a boys gold 2 match, and there is 6 brackets, and the brackets are weighted. So the 2 bracket holds a lot of points that both of these schools want for their team's overall standings. The winner of this game will go into the finals,
6-7.
and the finals holds a lot of points that both of these teams want. Even winning the semifinals match will give them a lot of points.
See Jonathan staying in it here.
Taking it to the ceiling.
Good
Almost
get from
catches Charlie off guard. And John's able to wrap one around him there.
He gets a serve back. See if he can get rid of this lead for Charlie.
I think both of these players are playing great racquetball right now.
And it's down twice for Charlie. And another point. Gets rid of that lead Charlie had.
Long serve from John.
Like we predicted, this game is staying very close. Every time anyone goes up by 1 or 2, they get it right back.
Which really can be a nail-biter for the fans. Both of them are playing hard, too. They're diving for things. They're trying to get to everything they can get to. They're trying to kill it when they can kill it, take it to the ceiling when they have to. And they're just playing great racquetball all around. And I think that's one of the reasons that this game is so close.
Good wide angle from Charlie there. Gets that serve back.
Now Charlie's looking to close the gap as we get a timeout here, and we'll see you after the break.
I'm Jessica Parrilla, and I play with Gearbox. A great athlete is about discipline, effort, constance, and before to be a great athlete, you have to be a great person. One of my future goals is be on the top 3 in the professional tour again. I did it once, and I think I can go back there. I enjoy the passion of the game. I enjoy the passion of the life, of everything, and I always think like love is the first thing in everything. The things I think, the things I say, and the things I do are on the same line. And enjoy, because we don't know how long we're gonna be here, so enjoy and give love to others as much as we can.
And we're back after a timeout from, I believe, Charlie Vonderberge. I'm Vincent Weinbauer.
And I'm Sam Eversgerd.
And we are in the middle of a boys gold number 2 semifinals match. It's a heated battle between Charlie Vonderberge with Kirkwood High School and Jonathan Bell from Lindbergh.
We see John coming out here with a headband after the timeout.
Hair was probably getting into his eyes. Charlie puts it right down the line, closes that gap, 8-8.
This match has been very close. No more than a 3-point lead for either.
My family said Benny was pro slur. Benny.
Great get there from Charlie. And a roll out pinch.
From John. I'm curious to see who's going to pull away from this one, or will it stay real tight all the way until the end.
Really good looking.
Great serve by Jonathan there. Charlie just gets it to the front wall there.
It's going to give John a setup that Charlie has to quickly react to. Takes it to the corner. Does Charlie beat him on the pass? Yes, he does.
Most of these rides have been won on either passes or rollouts. And they're both doing a really good job. Knowing when to shoot it, knowing when to bring it up to the ceiling, and knowing right when to slide it around his opponent.
And that's exactly what we see John do here as he gets it, wraps it around Charlie. John still going for the Z serve approach. Instead, he tries to throw Charlie off guard by burying it into the corner.
And John takes the lead again with another rollout. You know, I must say, I'm really liking Charlie's shoes here. I kind of mess with them.
Yeah, the bright orange shoes, probably trying to play off his team's school colors there. Charlie kind of falls on the right side of the court, and John just pokes it down the left side, and Charlie has no chance of getting there. And he slips trying to get there. They're wiping up all the sweat on the floor now.
Foul timeout.
No, you told me the other day.
Trying to get all the sweat up on the court to make sure no player trips running over that area. Which looks like they've done. John, 10 serving 8. Got a 2-point lead on Charlie, which I think we've seen a 2-point lead only once, one other time in this game. Charlie hits a pass right by John. John was stuck up in that back right corner, and Charlie saw his opportunity to take it down the left side. John almost got there, but great placement by Charlie won him that point.
Great pinch there from John. Keeping Charlie from any points that could bring him back into this game.
He buried that thing in the front right corner. And there was no chance that Charlie could have gotten there. See a shot from John. And Charlie answering right back with a pinch of his own.
But one thing I did bad was I hit too much side. Like that. Too much side.
Kind of an off-balance shot for Charlie. It works out.
Smart.
See the around the world there from John.
Was it football?
We haven't seen too many of those this game.
What a great get by Jonathan there.
All the way out?
Another great get by Charlie. And John skips it on the pinch attempt.
Charlie just inching back there into this game.
9 serving 10. Charlie going for a lob serve. Maybe trying to make John mess up in the back of the court.
Both these players are doing a great job maintaining the middle of the court.
They both want control of this game.
Charlie ties it back up with a down-the-line shot there. Have 10 serving 10.
John giving a little head shake to his coaches at the glass door back there. It's looking like this is going to be a fight to the very end. Great put away by John to win him back the serve.
But I'm going to change it around for her. So she's already expecting the expected. Elliot.
Yes.
As I said earlier in this broadcast, the winner of this will play SLU's Gavin McClure in the finals match for this number 2 bracket, which are great matchups. They're all very aggressive players. And that's what we've seen so far back in the season. Gavin bested these two. I believe Charlie got the upper hand on him once. But all in all, great matchups will happen, especially with the stakes of nationals. And that
See
one gets
John
down.
really warming up this Z serve here. It's beginning to look really good almost every time. See if Charlie goes with a lob serve again.
Charlie tripping a little bit. He's not
shot
able
off the
to
back
take that
wall.
one off the back wall.
Looked like he maybe hurt his foot there or something. Looked like he was limping a little bit. but he seems to be right back in it.
She replaced them. She was just walking on.
Jonathan, the first to break the 10-10 tie, goes up 11-10 here.
Short serve. We haven't seen many short serves this game or second serves. They've both been on their A game with the serves, as that is one of the most important shots of the game, getting the serve in, trying to get your opponent to mess up to give you a great setup off the back wall.
Good pass there by Charlie. Gets him the serve back. You know he's wanting to stay in this 1 point.
Going for a drive serve, jam.
He gets to it, but he's not able to hit it on the front wall.
What's up, D-Wit? Lee?
What up?
Say what's up?
Nothing.
Charlie taking a little breather on the back wall.
I'm doing a different one here in a second. What's going on?
11,
Has it been neck and neck the whole
Yes.
time?
It's only been 2.7 at the most.
Really?
Can you coach me?
What do you want to be? What,
John, again with the Z serve. It's going to be long.
who
Do
you
you
playing?
coach Charlie?
Charlie or Charlie? No, but I like talking. I like talking.
What?
Charlie trying to cut that one
Charlie?
off, but
He's really
Charlie?
wasn't able to get
I
there
like talking to you too.
with a great down the line shot from John.
I stream.
Another long serve.
Unless you want to talk about anything else, Elliot.
Previously, we saw John get most of those serves in, but recently he's been going long with them. Charlie flips it off the back of the wall. It's going to set John up, and he buries it into the corner.
Great pinch there by John. And we see the first 3-point lead of the game for Jonathan here, and a timeout from Charlie, and we'll see you after the break.
I'm Jessica Parrilla, and I play with Gearbers. A great athlete is make about discipline, effort, constance, and before to be a great athlete, you have to be a great person. One of my future goals is be on the top 3 in the professional tour again. I did it once, and I think I can go back there. I enjoy the passion of the game. I enjoy the passion of the life, of everything. And I always think like love is the first thing in everything. The things I think, the things I say, and the things I do are on the same line. And enjoy, because we don't know how long we're gonna be here, so enjoy and give love to others as much as we can.
And we're back in this heated boys Gold 2 semifinals matchup with John Bell and Charlie Vonderbrugge. John just got himself the first 3-point lead of the game, making it 13-10, trying to pull away from Charlie in these last final points of the game. I think both these players want to win the first game. I think when you're playing racquetball, you always want to win the first game. You want to have the upper hand and make your opponent work for it. There's John, misses a ceiling ball, and Charlie gets the serve back.
This is the second time out we've seen Charlie take, and both times he's come right back out and
Gotten the serve back.
And won a point, so we'll see if he can repeat that again.
Still sticking with the lob serve. Guess he's trying to get a setup from John, like he does here.
But unfortunately, he skips that one, and John's going to get the serve back.
That's a hard shot.
Yeah, right off the wall.
Sometimes that ball will catch the wall right at the right time, and it's hard to do anything with it. You think you can hit it with a great setup, but It just rides that wall and your racket hits it and the ball doesn't go anywhere.
John looking for these last 2 points to close it out, and Charlie's going to win it back with a nice shot.
Oh my God. He's on our Jamie.
I volunteer. Just kidding.
Switching off from the lob serve.
Actually, he might be Jamie.
Kind of a lazy drive serve, in my opinion. John skips it, gives Charlie a gift for a point.
John's the good. Me? Thank you.
Taking it to the ceiling.
No.
John will shoot this one.
Charlie
gets
it
to
right
it.
back and right down the line.
And he's right back in this game, making it 12-13.
That's a very tennis.
Come on, John.
Charlie feeling a little bit of wetness on the ground there, trying to clean it up.
Barely.
Charlie's going to get a setup on his forehand here. That's his sweet spot.
John puts away. If I'm Charlie there, I'm taking that to his backhand side. John was kind of coming up on his back, and
That's all he's,
he put it right down the line, and John was ready for it.
Charlie's doing a great job staying in this game.
If he loses doubles, he probably loses.
Good down the line there. And a good return from John.
Oh, I need to win. I love my life.
Yeah, so maybe I'll watch.
And a great put away pinch from John to make it 14-12 game point.
Except I have to play Piper while at
This first game will be crucial
the I'll probably
to the outcome of this match.
They're the final.
John here looking to close out this first game. He's going with a Z serve, it looks like here.
Gets
Get
to it.
there.
Charlie has a set up that he puts away.
Where's GC?
Staying in this one.
This is the last broadcast.
Okay.
If you'd like to play with it, they can.
I mean, I would prefer it.
It's okay.
Charlie with the setup. John gets it.
Ceiling ball return from John there, giving a forehand setup for Charlie.
Barely gets to that pinch attempt from John. Both these
Charlie-
players are just firing away, and Charlie puts it away.
Come on, John.
We're seeing lots of shots from these boys here.
They're both trying to put the ball away, which sometimes you kind of want to slow down the pace of the match. You want to take that to the ceiling. And you want to wait for your opponent to mess up so you have even better of an opportunity to shoot it.
Like we predicted, this match is staying very close.
Skip from Charlie, give John the serve back. Again, game point.
Reminds me of my game with him last year. I'm still so pissed off.
Sticking with that Z serve. Tries to catch Charlie off guard in that back right corner.
You're a sticky wicket. 14-13. John.
John with a backhand setup. Tries to put it right down the line.
It's a great reset. What the Charlie?
I don't
Great
know
setup
what
for
Charlie
John.
just hit there. Oh, and a
Charlie
great
barely
get by
gets
Charlie
to.
there.
John with a hard setup, and Charlie skips
Charlie
it to give
skips.
John the
Game one.
first game. We will see you guys for game 2.
I'm Jessica Parrilla and I play with Gearbox. A great athlete is make about discipline, effort, constance, and before to be a great athlete, you have to be a great person. One of my future goals is be on the top 3 in the professional tour again. I did it once and I think I can go back there. I enjoy the passion of the game. I enjoy the passion of the life, of everything. And I always think like love is the first thing in everything. The things I think, the things I say, and the things I do are on the same line. And enjoy, because we don't know how long we're gonna be here, so enjoy and give love to others as much as we can. I'm Jessica Parrilla and I play with Gearbox. A great athlete is make about discipline, effort, constance, and before to be a great athlete, you have to be a great person. One of my future goals is be on the top 3.
And we're back at game 2. I'm Vincent Weinbauer. I'm Sam Evers.
And I'm Vincent Weinbauer.
And we're back here for game 2 of the 2024 High School Nationals Gold 2 semifinals.
As you could tell from Sam's mistake there, it's been a long day, and this is one of the last matches of the day.
This is the last live stream of the day. No, both Vinny and I have played 2 matches today, and like you said, it's been a very long day.
It's a day filled with racquetball. We've got 2 locations here in St. Louis, Vetta West and Vetta Concord. Vetta Concord, where this game is being streamed from. And
Vetta West is in St. Charles.
we're back to this boys Gold 2 semifinals match with John Bell and Charlie Vonneberge. John barely squeaked out the first game. These 2 kept it to a 2-point game the entire time, where John barely got a 3-point lead. Charlie quickly brought back, but John squeaked out the win. And what we're going to see from Charlie here is a lot of passion, a lot of aggression, and he's really going to want to push this game into a tiebreaker.
Vinny, you might know better than me, but what grades are both of these players in?
Charlie Vonneberge is a junior at Kirkwood High School, and John Bell is a senior at Lindbergh.
Yeah, I feel like that age difference really plays a role. You've got a senior playing his last few matches as a racquetball player in high school, and you've got a junior who's full of potential for next year. And as a senior myself, I feel like playing someone younger than you really think about this being your last few games and making the most of these opportunities. And I think we've seen John Bell doing this today.
As I said earlier in the first game, John was in the 3 bracket finals match at Nationals last year, where he fell to Slew's Adrian Zapata, and Charlie won the 4 bracket gold finals match.
You're gonna get heartbroken.
So for John, there's a lot of stakes on this game. This will put him in the finals match with Slew's Gavin McClure, and a place where he could possibly win it. John faced off against Gavin in the state finals match, where Gavin beat him in a tiebreaker, 11-6, I believe. And to get there, John beat Charlie. So this could be a repeat of how state played out. The brackets looked almost identical. Gavin beat Matt Lancia to go into the finals match at state, just as he did in nationals. And these 2 played in the state semifinals match.
We see John getting off to a very hot start here. Started off very strong with 4 points. We see a nice roll out there from him to to get him the serve back, keeping Charlie at 0. One thing I know about Charlie is he never gives up. We'll certainly be seeing him with maximum effort this game.
John with a great crack out serve that Charlie got a racket on, just not enough to get it to the front wall.
Yeah.
Long Z serve from John.
Here comes his lob serve.
Charlie's going to cut it off. Gets a little bit of a high ball on that.
Great gift from John there. Really good ceiling ball return.
Shot from John coming.
Another return from Charlie there. We're going to see John lay it into the corner. Just 2 bounces before Charlie can get to it.
A little bit of finesse from John there to put that one away. Charlie was right on his back, but he just buried that thing in the corner with no chance that Charlie could have gotten there.
This game started out very differently than the first game. That first game we saw... We're going to take a break, actually.
We see Charlie call timeout, and we'll be back here in a minute.
We're back here. I'm Sam Eversgerd
I'm Vincent Weinbauer.
And we're here after Charlie Vonderbrugge calls a timeout in the 2024 High School Nationals Gold 2 semifinals.
That timeout was a very quick one by Charlie. The first game, the scores were kept very close, but John, after winning that first one, has a bit of momentum and is pulling away from Charlie in this second game.
The highest lead we saw in the first game was 3 points, and we see John starting off very well with 6-0 here.
Charlie's able to get that serve back, which is crucial for him. He does not want to let John get too much of a lead, because working back from a deficit like that is very hard to do. Z serve from Charlie. John's going to try and take down the line. Both these two are just poking it in right now. Set up here for Charlie. He gets it right past John on the left side. John taking a little breather in the back of the court. Charlie with the Z serve.
Good serve there from Charlie. John's going to try and slide it past him. Charlie gets to it.
Charlie's been using that back wall a lot in these 2 games, which I think is a testament to John's great ball placement. He's wrapping that around Charlie, making him reach for it, and controlling this game, as seen through the scores.
Ooh, and John misses a ceiling ball there. We see him falling in the back of the court. He's not too happy with that one.
He's kind of in awe at what he just did. Those are silly mistakes that cost points and something that you don't want to give up.
Especially in a big game like this. Good serve there from Charlie. He's going to get a set up on the back wall and a rollout pinch.
Great shot from Charlie, and he is slowly but surely working his way back into this match. He's brought it back from 0-6 to 3-6 in a series of rallies.
Charlie's Z serve is really on point right now. We see him really hammered into John's backhand.
And that's what you want out of a serve. You want to cause your opponent to give you a setup. And a crack out there from Charlie.
Charlie narrows the lead, back down to 2. He's making it close again. We may be seeing another timeout by Jonathan here if this game gets too close.
3-wall serve from Charlie.
Oh, you were reffing it? I didn't play the game or
Come in. John tries to put it away in the corner. Has to take it down the line.
A skip there from Charlie.
That's the same shot we saw from Charlie as he ended out the first game. He skipped it in there, and John walked away with a tough first game victory. John wrapping it around Charlie.
Takes it
Have
off
to
the
take it
back
to the
wall.
ceiling. Charlie with a setup.
Gives John a setup right in the front of the court here.
John goes for the pinch.
Gonna put it away.
And Charlie isn't able to get there.
Jonathan back now, controlling this game, takes another lead. He's now up 7-4.
John staying on that left side. He goes for that Z serve, but occasionally he'll throw in a drive serve to Charlie's forehand side.
Good get
Charlie
there by
using
Charlie.
that back wall again. John with a setup, and he slips it by Charlie there on the left side. Great shot placement from John all game. He is really working Charlie on both sides of the court, keeping him active, wearing him out, and that is seen through the 8-4 score.
We see John maintaining this lead really well. And another great serve there. Catches Charlie off guard. He tries to hit it off the back wall, but it's just not strong enough. Jonathan now up 9-4, looking for 6 more points to close out this match in 2.
Charlie using that back wall again. John taking it to the ceiling. Charlie gonna shoot it. John.
And another great pass by John there.
Everything is precisely placed. Trying to get Charlie off his game, and it looks like we're gonna have a timeout here from Charlie. And we will be back here in 1 minute.
I'm Jessica Parrilla, and I play with Gearbox. A great athlete is about discipline, effort, constance, and before to be a great athlete, you have to be a great person. One of my future goals is be on the top 3 in the professional tour again. I did it once, and I think I can go back there. I enjoy the passion of the game. I enjoy the passion of the life, of everything, and I always think like love is the first thing in everything. The things I think, the things I say, and the things I do are on the same line. And enjoy, because we don't know how long we're gonna be here, so enjoy and give love to others as much as we can.
And we're back here. I'm Sam Eversgerd.
And I'm Vincent Weinbauer.
And we saw a timeout here from Charlie Vonderbrugge.
As John takes a 10-4 lead. Both of them are stumbling back onto the court. John with a new headband as he ties it around his back of his head there.
You see him repping the blessed land of America here with his headband. Probably his old one got a little wet from all the sweat.
Keeping a Z-serve approach. It's been working out well for him.
Yeah, we saw him keeping the game pretty close, and then after he got this headband on, he's been playing really well, taking a lot of leads. So maybe that was the key for John today.
Are you wacko?
Charlie's going to hit it around the world. I almost thought he was going to let that come off the back wall and for a setup, but he might be trying to play a little bit more conservative.
Why don't they call hinders?
Kind of stumble into each other, and I think John, I don't know if they'll call a hinder, but it looks like they're going to call a hinder there.
Good sportsmanship from John there. We know the ruling is if you get your racket on it and you hit it, it's not a hinder, but I think John realized that he really got in the way and affected his shot, so he gave it to Charlie.
Sometimes in the heat of the moment, all you're focusing on is the ball, and if you're able to get a racket on it, that's what you're trying to do. You kind of forget that there's a hinder, but it looks like they're going to call another hinder here.
Two in a row here for Charlie.
Although John had a great play shot that I don't know if Charlie would have been able to get there otherwise.
Oh, Jonathan's winning. I thought Charlie was
John barely scoops that one, and now another hinder from these two. Charlie is after it. He is trying to get to everything. He is not letting up, and keeps running into John.
In my 4 long years of racquetball, I don't think I've ever seen 3 hinders in a row.
It is very uncommon. Very unlikely as well.
That one gets a good bounce in the corner.
Great pinch by John. These two are looking very tired. It's been a long day. Although John is looking to put this one away.
Only needing 4 more points here. Charlie really looking to come back.
Not give him anything. Charlie with a great shot. Tip pushing John to the corner. Will shoot it down the line. Kind of flicked back. John diving for
Good
it.
get there by John.
Charlie with a bit of an around the world. Series of shots from these two, but John will skip it before it hits the wall, and Charlie will come out with the serve. Here, if I'm Charlie, I'm just trying to get myself back onto the board. You've let John peel away, and he gets one there.
Good serve there by Charlie.
He's let John peel away to an 11-5 lead. He is obviously not out of this game. There is plenty that can still happen.
Long serve there by Charlie.
Lob serve from Charlie. Gonna push John to the corner, making him quickly react. Charlie's going to shoot it over his head.
And it's going to skip.
It's a very lazy shot from Charlie. All he had to do was take an extra step back, let that ball drop, and drive that right into down the line. But he tries to shoot it from above his head, which it's a very low percentage shot and very rare that it'll work out. John down here. Cutting that one off.
Get a wide angle there by John, and a diving play by Charlie.
Okay, but they're both doing that.
True athleticism there.
Charlie puts
another
one
pinch.
right into the corner as he slowly is climbing back up to making it 6.
You need a professional ref.
Still 5'11".
Anyone else? He's huge. Anyone else? They're not gonna like call him.
I was mistaken. I thought it was 6'11" there, but
John served
looks
that
like
one.
John served that one.
Charlie reaching for it. Charlie's going to get a good opportunity to kill it here as he puts it right back in the middle of the court for John, takes it down the line, and puts that one away. Charlie's starting to turn on. Both of these players are looking very exhausted.
We like that.
You know, this is one of the last few games of the night, and we see almost everyone here at Vetta Concord crowding around to get any eyes on this game here.
It's a big game, and it could have a lot of potential determining the outcome of this tournament. As we know, there's a big battle between SLU and Kirkwood, and if Charlie's able to come away with this victory, it'll be a big point grab for Kirkwood to put him in the finals with SLU's Gavin McClure.
Don't look at me, I don't know.
6 serving 11. Charlie with a great serve. John putting it back down the line.
Come on.
Skipped it in there. Kind of running back into it as he was shooting. Very off balance, and it's hard to get that one where you need it to go. Sometimes it's almost best to just flick that up to the ceiling.
Charlie looking like he's having some glove problems here, but I think he's going to continue on with play.
11 serving 6.
John's going to get a setup on his backhand here.
And he skips it, trying to execute a pinch.
Oh, he did
Gets
not
it.
skip it. He got it.
Almost looked like it was a skip.
Yeah,
but
I thought so too, but
great shot from John. Saw Charlie in the back left, went right to the front right.
I go and make money.
Perfect.
I go play.
Perfect ball placement as we've seen from him all game.
John decides to cut that one off there, but hits it right into the ground. See Charlie getting the serve back, trying to take his time here and regroup here.
If I'm Charlie, I almost might call a timeout. He looks very gassed, like he's had a long day. As he won a boys one bracket doubles match earlier with Kirkwood's 1 seed Harry Bagacco against SLU's 1 and 2 seed Gavin McClure and Charlie Gray.
No way he's calling it over right now.
Come on, that was short.
No.
A little bit of confusion with the ref here.
Wow, he's calling that serve short. About 10 hits per team after.
But
He's got a lot of people arguing about this call here. Charlie looking very
definitely looked
distraught.
like it was a good serve. And it looked,
It's like Kirkland and Kirkland.
I believe it was short, and John held up his racket hoping for the call, but the ref didn't call it there. But yeah, you can't really call a shot back many rallies after.
a little bit of upset from Charlie Vonderberge there. He is trying to take almost everything he can get in these moments of the game. He was down big, I believe 11-4 or 11-2, and he is climbing his way back into this game, making it 7-11.
Bro, they literally played the
I know.
Harry, it's fine. Ball line. It's fine.
John fixing his headband in the back of the court right now. Charlie's waiting for the serve.
Elliot. John with a shot here.
Charlie put it in the middle of the court. Charlie gonna hit it around the world. John will take off the back wall.
Off the crack.
And it kind of died on him back there, and he swung and missed.
Charlie really narrowing this lead down to only 3 points now.
This is big for Charlie. He needs to win this game to stay alive in this tournament. Right, so if he lost earlier, he'd get placed in a loser's bracket, but he's made it far enough to, if he loses, he is out.
Good ceiling ball there from John, and another good return from Charlie.
He's going to die in that corner.
And a missed ceiling ball from John is going to give Charlie a setup.
Charlie goes for the pinch, and he gets
hits
it.
9
serving 11. We get a timeout call from John, and we'll see you after the break.
Good job, buddy. Yeah.
And we're back in this boys gold 2 semifinals match. I'm Vincent Weinbauer.
And I'm Sam Eversgerd.
And this has been a battle of a second match. John won the first game by narrow margins, 15-13, and had a major lead on Charlie, I believe 11-2 in the second game. And we've seen Charlie Vonderberge from Kirkwood slowly work his way back into this game.
Jonathan gets it right back off his timeout there. Good call there. That's what you want to see out of a timeout. You want to get back in there with a new mentality, reset, and get the serve back. Charlie shoots it off his backhand, giving John another shot, and he rolls it out down the line. It's now leading by 3, leaving 3 more to go.
Those timeouts are crucial. Both of these players were looking very tired. They're getting a little lazy with their shot selection, and that timeout kind of gave them a nice reset to get back into this game. As John puts one right around Charlie to make it 13-9. 2 more points to go in this game. Can John advance here, or will this go to a tiebreaker?
Good Z serve from John there, and Charlie rips it right down the line.
John trying to pinch it out, but kind of gets caught up on himself, loses his footwork, and puts it right into the ground before he reaches the wall.
See Charlie using the lob serve again here.
John down the line, Charlie putting it in the corner. He's making John work for it. John kind of gets a lucky bounce off the side wall. A little bit of frustration from Charlie there. He is doing everything in his power to get back into this game, to close that lead, and to come back and win it. And John just won't let it happen.
Good serve there by John. He looks like he's going to get a setup on his forehand, but he's going to take it up to the ceiling.
Around the world from Charlie. Skip from John. That's been a great shot from Charlie. Every time he can get it, he kind of chips John up in the back corner, and he is trying to get John to make a mistake.
You know, one thing I don't get about those around the worlds is if you hit them hard enough, you know, it's coming off that back wall with some spin for a setup almost every time. And I feel like with a ceiling ball, you've got a much better chance of
making them return the ceiling ball. And a great rollout from Charlie, working his way back in, 10 serving 13, 3 points to close the lead. And we've really seen a fight from Charlie Vonderberge in the second game.
Good wide angle pass from John there. He's going to get the serve back, looking for these final 2 closing points.
Here at Vetta, there's spectators surrounding this court because of the stakes with this game and the way this game is being played. Both of these players have been playing phenomenal racquetball in these 2 games. As John puts one right into the corner. Let's see a replay of that. And Charlie just could not get there in time. John, one more to send himself to the finals of gold number 2 bracket here at the USA High School Racquetball National Championship.
He's going to go with the overhand shot there. I don't know if that was the play because Charlie gets a nice...
Charlie gets it down and gets the serve back, staying alive in this game.
Charlie looking to close this lead, or at least just get a few points on the board.
The last
Put some pressure on John.
Charlie wants right now is to give John the serve right back. Get a few points. The long serve. Get a few points. Try and close this lead, or don't give him the serve back at all.
I'm tireder. No, I am not.
You said tireder.
Are you playing tireder?
Good lob nick there from Charlie. And a good ceiling ball return right along the wall.
Charlie puts it right into the ground on a ceiling ball attempt. That is not the shot he wanted to hit. It kind of came along that wall. Got his racket caught up. Looked like a short serve. Ref is not going to be called. Charlie's going to wrap it around John, and it goes in his favor.
It's a good play there from Charlie. Needing with the pressure of not giving up that last point, to be able to hit a rollout shot like that is really impressive.
Great shot from Charlie.
Probably gets another point here.
They can get
lead to 3.
11-14. He sends this one right down the right side as John's cheating to the left side of the court, thinking Charlie will send it down his backhand side. He changes and goes right to his forehand.
11-14.
Charlie taking this off the back wall, and it won't get there. We've seen that shot from Charlie all game.
It's been working for him, but somehow that one was just not given enough power to make it all the way there. Jonathan looking for this closing point to send him to the finals. Charlie's going to get a setup on his forehand here.
And he gets it.
Wow, what a shot by Charlie. This is really going back and forth here.
And John is just trying to find this final point, and Charlie is not letting go. He is in this game. He is fighting as much as he can. And a great shot by Charlie to stay in this one. John wrapping around. Charlie with a setup, and he takes it.
Another point there by Charlie.
2 great back-to-back shots, and we will get a timeout from John. And we'll see you guys after the break.
And we're back here after John Bell calls a timeout.
In this heated semifinals match, John had a big lead on Charlie, and Charlie has slowly but surely worked his way back into this game. John with a setup here. Charlie barely gets to it. Charlie taking a shot above his head, cutting that one off, and John wraps it around Charlie to get the serve back. One more point for John here. See him put it right into that corner. Charlie hesitated to the right, and I think that's where John beat him. Charlie doesn't hesitate to the right. He might have been able to get back to it.
We've seen John here with about 5 or 6 potential games. We'll see if this is the one he's able to close out for the win. He's going to get a shot on his forehand, and he skips it. Charlie gets the serve back.
John is just doing everything in his power to fight and to get this final point, because the last thing that he wants, the way Charlie Vonderbrug has been playing, is to get this thing into a tiebreaker.
Charlie's going to give him a forehand setup there.
A little bit of a crack out from John. Charlie's waiting for it. Charlie going off the back wall again. John with a setup, puts it down the corner. Charlie again off the back wall. Another setup for John. Charlie puts away, making this a 13-14 game.
Charlie inching his way back. He's now down to 2 points behind from a tiebreaker game here.
We might be seeing John getting a little bit into his own head here. All he's thinking about is point, but what he really needs to be thinking about is, I need this serve back, and then I need to get the point. He's thinking one more. But all he really needs is just a point, and Charlie with a bit of a blunder.
There. Goes through his legs, kind of an awkward shot there at his feet.
We see John shaking his head. He knows that wasn't the shot he wanted to hit. He got a lucky break, and now he's got to capitalize on this.
He's running out of time to close out this game.
Only one rally will do it for John now. We've seen him in this position a couple of times now.
And a
Long serve. Charlie, very tired in the back, trying to cut it off.
And he hits a
Cracks out for
crack
him.
out there.
Very good shot from Charlie. That's what he wanted. Don't give John the opportunity to get a racket on the ball, especially when he's the one with the serve. Get that ball back for yourself and put it away. John really struggling to get this final point here. Great serve from Charlie.
Good ceiling ball return from John there.
Around the world. Gonna have a setup
Charlie's
for
gonna
Charlie.
get a setup on his forehand.
Your name is Charlie? Oh. Isn't it that?
Looks like we're
Looking
gonna
like
get
a hinder call.
No! It's fast, bro. It's fast. No, you know
A
it's
little bit of upset from the crowd, and
Did he get the hinder call? Vinny?
I think he
couldn't
did. 13-14 still.
tell. Personally, I thought that was a hinder. I feel like John definitely could have gotten some racket on it and put it to the front wall.
I agree with that call from the ref. Both of these players have been laying out all game. Charlie was
Charlie. Who knows if this hinder is going to be the game-losing call for Charlie.
We keep seeing more and more spectators flock to this court because of the stakes that are here. John, a little bit of confusion. Match point.
Jonathan needs one more point to send him to the finals.
Charlie will not let this fight go. John going to the middle of the court for a lob serve, something we
That
haven't
Z-serve.
seen much from him this game at all.
He's been doing a Z-serve all of these game points,
That's not the shot Charlie wanted.
and that's going to wrap it out for John.
And John puts this one away. What a game. Both of these players not letting go, sticking into it to the final rally.
Great match there, and we're going to see Jonathan Bell face off against Gavin McClure in the Gold 2 finals tomorrow. Thanks for
Thanks for
watching.
tuning in.